This 26 Sports High School Hockey presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Inc.
All right, welcome back to second period action here from the WEX. Our referees are back on the ice along with the Traverse City Central team. And, Jamie Grace, Tyler Hamilton, our referees. Derek Graham is our linesman. This is Derek's first year at the high school level for refereeing. Did a nice job in that first period. Here comes the Vikings. Well, Jeff, we didn't have a...
Oh, that horn.
We didn't have a total for shots on goal, but you were estimating probably a 3-1 advantage for Traverse City Central.
Yeah, I would say it was pretty close to that. If I had to estimate it, I would think it was around maybe 13 to 15 shots on goal, which is a pretty good amount of shots. And Cadillac might have had maybe 5 or 6 shots. Not real quality shots, although they had a couple, a breakaway there and a good clean shot. But Traverse City Central's goalie was tough in there, and
no penalties.
Kept it at 0 and no penalties. Good clean period.
All right, linesman Graham drops the puck. We are underway here in the second period. From the WEX and Cadillac, the Vikings and the Trojans, Big North Conference showdown here. Ben Farley for the Vikings tries to get it past his man. That puck is being held right at center ice. Adlam avoids a check. Coming over the line is Gisha. Gisha is held off just a little bit, close to interference.
That was right on the line, I would say.
Here's a clearing pass by Traverse City out to center. Brock Taylor over to Gisha. He's got Hebden right behind him tried to sneak in. Now we got a penalty here on Cadillac coming up, a delayed call, and a hooking.
I think they got a little lax there. He didn't realize that Traverse City player was right on his heels and ended up having to take a hooking penalty. That's Gisha.
And Parker Hebden is the one with the really good forecheck, and he took a good angle on it, went in his blind side, so he did not see him coming. A lot of times your goalie, Jeff, playing hockey, will have to yell that out so they know, the defensemen know there's a forechecker coming in.
Right. Yeah, and Hebden doing an excellent job playing defense tonight on the back check, making things happen, forcing turnovers, and getting a penalty.
He's got good speed.
Yes, he does.
Now, Traverse City on the power play. Fraze with the wrist shot. Meyer makes the save. Back to Fraze. Fraze to 21, scored a blistering shot by Parker Hebden. And it is quickly 3-0. Boy, did they look good on the power play.
Yeah, that didn't take long at all.
Fraze will get in another assist. And 21, Parker Hebden, I believe, had the one-timer.
Well, it's exactly what Traverse City was hoping to do opening the period and exactly what Cadillac was hoping not to happen. So
special teams comes through right there for Traverse City. The Vikings have dug themselves into a 3-goal deficit.
Parker Hebden is second of the game. Assisted by number 4.
There's a long pass. Nice play by Leotard, cutting to the middle, trying to get a backhand shot. He was taken down by Blackhurst. Now Clevon behind the net. It goes to number 8, Jack Olson. The Vikings are tying it up along the boards there. No movement at this point. Referee's just going to let them scrum it out of there. They have all night.
And the ref will usually tell them to move the puck, won't they, Bill, when they're trying to put it up against the boards?
They will definitely let them know. Traverse City will put it behind the net. Jack Olson tries to center it, and the Vikings clear it to center. No icing here.
Now, is it possible to get a delay of game if they're in their zone, trying to tie the puck up?
It is if one person is tying it up. Long pass goes a little bit too far. Meyer will knock it down. But to answer your question, if one person is tying up, the other team is trying to dig it loose and they're holding it pinned to the boards, they can get a delay a game. You don't see it very often.
Right. But the refs will probably tell them a number of times to move it, and then if they don't move it, they can get a penalty on them. Huh?
All right, Traverse City with Lasowski out there. Put around the boards, keeping it in as Miguel Ferrero comes out to center. So Traverse City puts it right back in, and they'll tag up. Noah Scott. Pass up to Shanahan. Give and go back to Scott. He'll dump and chase into the Traverse City zone. Trying to make something happen here when your defense jumping up into the play. Noah will finally start heading back to the high slot. Gerstenberger with a good pass. The Vikings shot. There was a pad save there by Tolfree. Good opportunity.
Was a rebound there, and Cadillac didn't have a player out in front of the net to gobble it up.
And right there, Noah Scott, the senior, just drilled his man at center ice. Icing call.
And the next goal, real important, Bill. Probably maybe the most important goal of the game, because you're either looking at 4-0, which is a big hill to climb, or a 3-1 game if the Vikings can get one in. So I think this is a real important goal coming
Jeff,
up for the next.
They always say the worst lead is a 3-goal lead in hockey. I never could figure that out because I always would love to have a 3-goal lead, but that is something you've heard a lot of times.
Yeah. Well, and sometimes you just kind of maybe get that natural let up once you get a comfortable 3-goal lead, and it's kind of dangerous.
Now both teams have it pinned in along the boards behind the Cadillac net. Trying to come out with it is Lasowski for Traverse City. And now first one to it is Noah Scott. Scott cutting to the middle of the rink. Taken away by Michael Fink. And do we have an offside? No, we got a slashing
penalty
call.
Looks like it's going to be on the Trojans.
Yeah.
Andrew Fraze.
The captain, Fraze, will go into the box. And now the Vikings with a chance to get on the board and get some momentum going here. We'll see how their special teams works. We have Gussert and Kaspriak along with Leotard, Fox, and Scott on the point. And nice job by Noah Scott to keep it in. Holds on to it with some good patience. Gussert still has it. A good pick there, but they're going to call that interference. On basketball, that would have been a great pick, or screen, whatever you want to call it, but you can't do that in hockey.
Boy, Gussert made a nice move to the net, too. He actually, pretty sure he banged it off the crossbar, or it might even went in. It was hard to tell. It happened so quick.
Yeah. And that's why he was freed up, because he did get
right.
And if the player would have been just perfectly standing still, looking for the puck, but he kind of moved his feet into the position. All right, that takes away the power play for Cadillac. It'll be 4-on-4 skating here for a little while. There's a shot, and that one will deflect way up into the rafters.
Traverse City penalty to number 17, Andrew Fraze, 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 3 minutes, 38 seconds. Cadillac penalty.
The Cadillac penalty is number 15, Alex Kaspriak.
For interference.
He's got
3:48.
2 for interference. The Vikings will have Adlam and Scott along with Fox and Farley. Traverse City's 4 skaters will be, let's see, number 21, Parker Hebden. Vikings with a chance. Tolfree sliding in front of the net. That puck is still loose. Good battle there between Farley and Blackhurst. Farley will come out with it. Back to the point to Adlam. Adlam, that one never got through. Nice job by Blackhurst to knock it down. Good poke check by Blackhurst on Adlam. And around the boards to Parker Hebden. Hebden battling hard, comes out to center. Right back to him. Hebden over to Beatty. Off his stick. Good check there by Noah Scott on Beatty.
And Hebden with another good defensive play to get that puck.
There's a shot. Easy save for Meyer. He puts it into the corner. First one there is Travis Blackhurst. Blackhurst slot. Score! A beautiful shot and pass. I think Will Beatty got that one, number 19.
Yeah, he was hanging over at that face-off dot, wide open, and Nick Meyer couldn't get over fast enough. Didn't have a heck of a lot of chance.
That's a 4-on-4 goal there, so nobody will come out of the penalty box. And Traverse City Central takes a commanding 4-0 lead. And just as you had mentioned, Jeff, a big goal, so now they can, maybe play a little bit more of their bench at this point, Traverse City.
Yeah, they could. They're probably going to keep pouring it on, but 4-0 lead can disappear in a hurry also if you're not careful. And who would have thought, Bill, we didn't see a single penalty in the first period, and we've had nothing but penalties starting off this period just a little over 5 minutes into the period. We've had, 3 penalties so far.
Traverse City looks really crisp out there. Cadillac's a little flat. They're not coming out with the emotion they had in the TC West game.
Right.
All right, Gussert for Cadillac. Mike Gussert loses his stick. He's still kicking at it, and the face-off will come over to the corner of the net.
Beatty from Blackhurst and Fake at 4:50.
Beatty from Blackhurst. Was there a second assist on that one, Jeff? That last goal? I know we got Blackhurst on one of the assists.
Yeah, I didn't catch it. Sorry, Bill.
That's all right, we'll get her. Puck comes out to center, giving chase now is Olsen. Jack Olsen over the line. Good check there by the Vikings, but picking up the backhand. That was Stevenson, just put it wide. Turning with it now is the Vikes. Cam Leotard. Leotard being hooked and checked. Now taken away by Stevenson. Stevenson lays a body check on number 12. That was Brock Taylor. Puck will slide all the way back to toll-free.
Cadillac returns to full strength.
Full strength, so Cadillac and Traverse City are back at 5-on-5 hockey. Good forecheck there by Clavon. The Vikings will try and clear it. Cross-ice pass to Shanahan. That one is deflected. Traverse City putting some good pressure. Cadillac doesn't have much room to get going here.
No, they just can't seem to get anything going. They can't get any kind of flow.
Olsen for Traverse City. Nice pass. 2-on-1 here. Knowles over the line with the shot. Good glove save there by Nick Meyer. And he'll hold on to it with 10:28 to go here in the second period. Traverse City 4, Cadillac nothing. Jeff Castillo and Bill Dooley bringing you the action from the Wex and Cadillac. It's cold, it's snowy outside. Perfect night for hockey.
Yes, it is. And boy, on that last shot, I'm not sure if Nick Meyer did this by design or not, but he gave him the left side of the net as far as shooting goes. And but then, sometimes goalies can do that. They can give it to you and then kind of bait you to shoot there and then take it away with that big glove hand.
Back to the point. There's a wrist shot just wide by Blackhurst, and he's got a good shot.
Yeah, he does.
In the corner, digging hard for it. We got Owen Porter for Traverse City, and coming out with it is Alex Leotard. Alex dumps it in the zone, right on net to toll-free, and he'll hold on. Good job there by the youngster Leotard.
Yeah, he's been a real good addition for the Vikings this year. Smart player with the puck. He's actually scored 3 or 4 goals that I can remember offhand, and not afraid to get his nose right in there for being a small player.
Yeah, he can't weigh more than $150, I would think.
Nope.
Back to the point to Justin Smith. Smith will put it into the corner. First one to it is Ian Munch. Munch battling there. It's a nice stick check there by the Trojans, and the pass will come out to center ice. Justin Smith stood up his man. Up the sideboards to Phillips, and into the zone goes Ian Munch. Blackhurst, nice move to get away from Munch. Noah Scott, that is blockered away by Tollfree. And out to center it goes. Brock Taylor plays it in deep. Vikings, Gabe Gisha giving chase. Farley just let that one squeeze past him. Scott with a good pass up to Farley. Ooh, taken down there by Blackhurst. Another one close to interference. Tried to center it was Farley, and then the Vikings, that was Noah Scott who dumped Owen Porter.
Yeah, I think showing some leadership there, just trying to get something going, get a little spark to his team, right?
That's
and
right.
get the crowd into it.
Vikings are on the change, and that goes right in the door. Looking for the puck is head coach Scott Graham. Face off back into these deep in the zone.
Yeah. Looked like the last couple times up the ice, the Vikings are trying a little dump and chase. They have been trying to skate it into the zone and make something happen, and Traverse City's defense is just putting a clamp right down on that. So, when that doesn't work, you dump and chase and see if you can get them off their game on that.
Gabe Gisha for the Vikings. He will be one of our guests on Friday night as we have the Petoskey Northmen coming into Cadillac. Michael Fink for Traverse City plays it to center. Vikings will just slap it right back in. Now Fraze turns with it, backhands it up off the boot of Fox, but a good play there. And right back is Adlam. Adlam lets that shot go. Vikings need something here. Now in the corner, it is kept in nicely by Adlam, giving chase is Farley. Two Cadillac players in the corner. Now coming away with it is number 21, Parker Hebden. Giving chase is Jack Stevenson for Traverse City, deep in the Cadillac zone. Vikings will clear it around to Cam Leotard. Fink tried to keep it in deeper, and Jordan Adlam has it right in his feet, didn't see it. So Fraze will step back with it. Fraze with some speed, holds on to it. That shot is wide of the net. Beatty will keep it in and dump it in behind the net. Parker Hebden and Stevenson are out there. Freeze kept it right on the line, so that's a good play. Hebden gets checked there by Matt Fox. Fox up to Adlam. Adlam's got a little bit of space. There's a shot, good pad save, and a great defensive play by Jack Olson on the rebound.
That was a great defensive play. He probably could have saved a goal there because the goalie was down, maybe not out, but he was down with a good amount of net to shoot at.
Now the Vikings, Matt Fox up the left side. He's got Leotard there also. Good defense by Traverse City. Thinking about that was Kaspriak to pinch in. Now he will.
Well, Traverse City caught a bad bounce off that back stanchion. Puck bounced right out in front of the net.
Well, the Vikings are getting something going here on the forecheck.
Yeah,
Tipping
Traverse
it.
City has been so efficient at getting the puck out of their zone. Boy, they just get it to that outlet so quick.
Noah Scott with the pass up to Kaspriak. Kaspriak battling with Olson. That play is onside. All the way down the ice. Do we got a potential icing? We do.
We do.
And with 5:53 here to go in the second, it's Traverse City Central 4, Cadillac nothing. You are watching high school action on My News 26 Sports.
And we would like give mention to our sponsors, Pizza Plus of Cadillac and Cadillac Castings. Thank you so much for your support.
All right, the puck is dropped in the Trojan zone. Noah Scott wrist it wide of the net. First one to it is Ian Munch. Munch battling, and he comes out of the corner with it, loses it. Carpenter at the point puts it right back in behind the net. Chasing after it is Owen Porter for Traverse City. And now Travis Blackhurst. That shot is knocked down, but coming in with it is Lasowski. Lasowski, nice job by Noah Porter to take him out of the play. And coming out with it is Noah Scott. Vikings, Alex Leotard has it. Leotard digging hard. There's also Brendan Phillips, centers it. Comes back to the point. Vikings want to get the shot here. Nice move there. Second attempt. That one deflects wide off Phillips' stick. And right on the line, Noah's doing a good job back there. There's a shot right underneath the pads. I think Ian Munch got a piece of that one.
Yeah, that almost slipped through.
And that's a good line for the Vikings with Leotard, Phillips, Munch, and then Scott and Taylor on the point.
Yeah, it's about the most pressure they've had the entire period there. Had a couple good opportunities to get the puck in.
Traverse City's going to, they're going to counter with their big line now with Fraze and Hebden and Beatty.
Well, Cadillac
Stevenson
hasn't had an answer for that line all night.
No.
Those guys are on the score sheet all over the place.
Michael Fink, the defenseman for Traverse City, puts it up to Beatty. The Vikings intercept. Right on the blue line, that's Brock Taylor getting a sneaky shot through. Now it'll clear to center. Matt Fox for the Vikings plays it up to Gisha. Gisha is shielding that puck away from the defender. Stevenson over the line. Falling down there was Fox. Brock Taylor is checked in along the end boards. Hebden is in there along with Farley and Adlam. Now we're at center ice. Taylor has it. He'll play it in. Should not be an icing. First one to it is Fraze. 3:48 to go here in second period. 4-0 Traverse City. Long pass right on the tape. Coming in all alone. Beatty shoots, and he is robbed by Meyer.
Another stretch pass. They've caught him on that number of times tonight so far, Bill.
And that's not as easy as it looks. I mean, Fraze is putting a lot of mustard on it, and then the forward has to keep it right on the tape too, Jeff. You know that's not easy.
Yeah, I know. I've blown that pass more times than I care to admit. But, yeah, they have made nice passes.
Basically, as soon as Fraze gets the puck, they got a winger on the boards. He will break to the middle in between the defense.
Yeah, that's worked a number of times, and that's why they keep going to it.
Face-off in the Cadillac zone. It sits right there in the circle. Clevan had it. There's a shot. I don't think Meyer saw it, and he covers up. Good pressure there by Traverse City. We got Knowles out there along with Clevan and number 8, Olson.
Got to win these face-offs.
Bonifacio is on the point along with, I can't tell the number on the other point man over there. Taking it away is Scott Clavin with the shot. Meyer makes a save. So this line is starting to buzz the Vikings. And the Vikings will make a change, at least for the front line. Gussert and Shanahan and Leotard will come out for the Vikings. That was Watkins and Shanahan coming off.
I'm not sure what he could be talking to the ref about. Any idea, Bill?
Not sure. Puck is dropped, goes into the corner. They battle for it along the end boards. Centering pass comes out. Now Leotard for the Vikings. Up to Kaspriak, off his stick. Blackhurst, good pass, but just off the tape. That'll go deep, and a no icing call. Justin Smith, first one to it for the Vikes. Noah Scott is checked, and that puck stays in the zone right in front of the Traverse City bench. And I think it went into the bench.
Into the bench. So we got another stoppage of play in the Cadillac defensive zone.
If you would like to be a sponsor for My News 26 Sports, you can call the phone number 231-577-1844. You can check out the Facebook page or go to mynews26.com, and we would love to have you aboard as a sponsor. Over the line, Fraze. That shot never got through. We got a penalty coming up here. Referee Grace has got somebody.
Well, he got Andrew Fraze. Fraze first slashed him, and then he gave a little cross-check to the back. I'm not sure which one he called. I think it was the cross-check,
okay.
Yeah.
Good catch there, Jeff. Vikings with 2:44 to go here in the second will go to work, and they need a goal desperately to get back into it and bring some momentum into that third period. Gisha along with Adlam, Farley, Taylor, and Fox for the 5 on the Cadillac power play. Traverse City will clear the zone, giving chase is Will Beatty. Good speed by Beatty. He's one of the goal scorers tonight.
Yeah, he's been all over the place.
Yeah. Good team speed.
Right, and they need to be real careful. They've got both Hebden and Beatty out there who've been all over the scoreboard, and if you make a little mistake, they can make you pay here.
And they're causing problems right now for Cadillac. Cadillac cannot get into the zone, and they're going to play a little keep away here and wrist it all the way down. That was a cross check to Andrew Fraze, his second penalty of the game.
And Cadillac just trying to get something positive before the end of the period, something that the coach can build on, something that the kids can get a little confidence going into the third period.
Here comes Adlam trying to settle it down over the line. Farley in the corner. They need to move that puck quickly, stretch out the defense. Adlam has got Taylor on the far side. Fox will take it over to Taylor. In the middle, there's a shot over top of the net. It was saved there by Tolfree.
Yeah, they're quick to react on that puck going across the ice.
Our upcoming telecast on My News 26, we've got girls basketball action tomorrow night, and that will be Petoskey, I believe, coming in. That's Gaylord. And then Cadillac will play hockey on Friday.
And that one's against Petoskey.
That one's against Petoskey
coming to town,
okay.
Right. Petoskey been struggling just a little bit this year.
That puck is loose. Turnaround shot by Scott. Doesn't make through, and Traverse City clears the zone. Jack Stevenson, great back check by Adlam to take the puck away. We've got 20 seconds to go in the power play. There's a giveaway to Hebden. Hebden in, backhand shot, save, Meyer, and a very lazy play there in front of the net.
Yeah, they've really got to be careful.
55 seconds to go here in the second. You are watching high school hockey action on My News 26 Sports. Jeff Castillo and Bill Dooley bringing you the action. And we've got Eric Wotilla as our director tonight, in for Hannah Crouch. And we've got our camera crew with the 3 HD cameras set up. And it's we've heard a lot of positive comments, Jeff, from all over northern Michigan, people watching the games.
Yeah, we have. It's a great broadcast. If you would like to get a DVD copy of this broadcast, they are $25, and you can contact the station. Well worth the money.
Half a minute to go here in the second period. The Vikings power play is over. Noah Scott, and that wrist shot is held on to by Tolfree. We got Wyatt Van Dynen on the camera, along with Dakota Pike and Rain Johnson Hill. So those guys just do a wonderful job, and got to give them a lot of credit. Vikings will change it up along with the Trojans.
Looks like the Trojans got their top line out there again with Beatty and Hebden.
Yep, just to make sure that nothing funny happens here at the end of the period. They want to keep it a 4-goal lead.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, you never want to let one in the last minute of the period to give the other team any kind of something to build on at all.
There's a pass up to the center. Andrew Fraze with some speed coming down the right side. That shot, I think he
hit the back of the net.
Might hit the back of the net with it. And that'll do it to end the second period. Traverse City increases their lead to 4-0, and the Vikings, they got some work to do.
Yes, they do. What do we have? 2 goals and about 4 or 5 penalties that period? An eventful period.
Traverse City, even though killing a couple penalties, they still look pretty strong. That team speed is really making a difference right now.
Yeah, they're a strong team. There's a reason that they're 4-0. I was looking at a little bit of recent history in the past 4 seasons. Traverse City Central has only lost 2 games in the Big North Conference, with a tie thrown in there too. So they have been pretty dominant. They've won 4 straight titles, and they've yet to lose this year in the Big North Conference. So traditionally always a strong program, and just playing just as well as any time.
Okay, we are going to take a timeout here. This is the intermission between the second and third. You're watching high school hockey action on My News 26. We'll be back in just a moment.